can we have a brief overview between the difference between DexyUSD and SigUSD? So can you give us that overview, Joe?
Sure. So both of them are frameworks to create basically a derivative based asset that's backed by crypto. Okay. So in that way, they are in the same family. SigUSD essentially creates a secondary token that has some risk reward incentive to speculate how Erg is going to move versus the asset that it's backing, in this case, fiat US dollar. DexyUSD, actually, it looks like the first implementation will be based on gold. And the main difference is instead of having a secondary token, you create an automated, I guess you could call it central bank that has logic that is going to work with a liquidity pool on a DEX, hence Dexy. And it basically collects fees, builds a backing that's more fee-based based on activity and trading, and then has the ability to self-balance somewhat slowly to essentially keep the backing available. It's interesting framework, Dexy. It's something that as it's more traded, as it lives longer, the actual amount of fees that are accumulated and built into Dexy will build over time. So it creates a really neat resiliency aspect to where potentially over time, the collateralization in Dexy could actually surpass SigUSD in theory anyway, but it's going to have somewhat of a cold start mechanism where you do have limitations in terms of your ability to trade it, and then you have a fee-based. And so once fees are somewhat bootstrapped and that automated contracts treasury builds, it'll get more interesting over time. It's essentially similar in that you're trying to create the same outcome with a different approach, right? One of them has a token that people can speculate and trade on. The other one uses fee and liquidity kind of into a protocol or central bank.